Kan du godkende den? Hello, Merete, and warmly welcome to you. And I want to say thank you for saying yes to my invitation. I have
Thank you.
started in Danish first, and now we try in English. I have started some small videos in 15 minutes where I invite people to come and talk to me for 2 videos, and they decide what we're going to talk about. And the headline for me and my videos are conversations about opportunities when the winds of change is blowing. And in my point of view, the wind is blowing a lot at this moment in the world. So I would like to inspire and talk about opportunities when, when some changes are happening around us. And Merete, you have chosen 2 headlines for your 2 videos, and the first is "Can we sing ourselves in balance?" And with that starting, would you shortly introduce yourself and why you chose this headline for the first video?
Yeah, thank you for inviting me, Sanne. I like the things you do. I think it's very exciting. And yeah, I chose these topics because today I call myself a sound healer, a sound therapist, because this is what excites me the most. I am completely into this. Yeah, so that was a very short introduction.
Keep it simple. I love keep it
Yeah.
simple.
2 years ago, I met Gita Ben David, and that was really a point in my life where everything, it seemed like everything was falling into place when I met her. I have been working with sound all my life, and I have been very interested in, spirituality and self-healing and natural ways to heal ourselves. And I have been working as a music teacher for many, many years, and I have had many good experiences doing that, but I didn't feel fulfilled in it. And I reached a point where I got very sad and stressed. I couldn't sleep at night, and yeah, I didn't feel well in it anymore. And then in all this sadness and frustration, my oldest son got some imbalances, and I took with him to visit Gita Ben David. But just because I went with him, so that he shouldn't be all alone in this, I knew that he was going to sing the note from heaven, and Gita would do a sound healing, and I think it could just be good for him that I was with him. But what I didn't know was that when I met Gita, everything was falling into place. It was the missing link I experienced in my meeting with her.
Mm.
And since then, I have been completely into sound healing.
Mm. Yeah.
And yes, I know now that it's possible to sing ourselves into balance. And that's why I will love to talk about it.
Yeah, I can understand you. My approach for many years as a coach has been energy. To be curious about our energy, how we vibrate, vibration,
Yeah.
Danish, English,
Yeah, yeah.
inside. And it's so exciting. And I have experienced that the developing that we are in the middle of at the moment I see it as developing in the world, we get some crazy opportunities that we haven't had on this earth before. And energy and vibration is, in my opinion, it's going to be the big thing now and forward in many areas of our lives. And I agree with you that vibration, healing energy is going to take the place for what we know now to help us get in balance when we get sick. When people get sick, I call it an unbalanced way, but that's a different way of talking about things, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
You chose the headline, "Can we sing ourselves in balance?" Could you talk more about that?
yeah. Since I was a little girl, I have felt these energies that you are talking about, and the time now has really come to reconnect with the higher powers, with God. That is, God is in everything. God is in us, and God is in everything. And the note from heaven that is a method that Gita Ben David has developed, and it's a condition where you are singing your ground note, and as you sing your ground note, it's a note that you can sing without using any strength at all. You breathe into the stomach, and then you just say, ah, this is the note, and then you can just prolong it. So
Mm,
you will sing a very long note at a deep note.
mm,
Um, and when you surrender into your true, authentic voice, you enter the oneness field. So
mm.
it's a condition. You enter the oneness field,
Yeah. And
and
then you vibrate higher as your energy is rising. When
absolutely,
when you
yeah,
we do stuff we like, when we listen to our hearts, we
yeah,
raise our energy.
yeah.
Mm,
You get energy. The higher powers are coming through you. It's a condition where you feel like they sing through you.
mm,
God is singing through you. You are
mm,
opening the mouth and you are expressing yourself, and then it's so many overtones
mm,
are coming as you sing.
mm,
And actually, it sounds like there are more people singing. There are more voices, but it's your voice. It's the voice. It's the sound of your soul. It's
mm,
the sound of who you truly are.
mm,
And when you sing this note, you can hear there are so many informations in this voice that is you, that is
mm,
your soul.
mm,
And while singing it, you yeah, you get in contact with who you truly are.
mm.
You become
And
true
that's
to
all.
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And I think also it's time for, we have been taught many years that we had to listen to everybody else outside ourselves,
Yeah,
other authorities. Is that right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I really, really think it's time to take back that power in ourselves and listen inside. We are the authority in our lives, not everybody else.
yeah. That's right. And that's what happens. You get in contact with your true power.
Yeah.
And from that on, it gets so difficult to compromise yourself
Mm,
because it becomes so clear what is a yes for you and what is a no for you. And also it becomes very clear that when you do things that is a no for you,
mm,
you get into imbalance. You are stepping away from yourself,
mm.
and you reach a point where you cannot do it anymore.
Yeah.
When you sing this note, you cannot do it anymore.
And that's also what I mean about, we have so many opportunities in this moment where we see a lot of things is unbalanced. It's
Yeah,
always been imbalanced, or for many, many years.
Yeah.
But now we can feel it more and we can see it more because the energy is rising.
Yeah.
So that's the opportunity. It's not that easy to change habits, but we can't ignore anymore as I see it. And then, as you say, it's a very good shortcut to listen inside. And when we sing the tone from heaven, life gets quite simple, actually.
Gets simple, and also you when you enter this condition, you can feel that you're not alone.
Mm,
You're not alone when you reconnect with
mm,
the higher powers. You're
mm,
never alone.
mm,
And so when you start doing what you are here to do, you start remembering who you are
mm,
and what you are here to do.
mm,
And when you start doing this, everything is falling into place.
mm,
Then everything is being balanced.
mm,
Because when you when you're true to yourself in everything you do, then your body, our physical body, is a mirror of the energy inside of us. And when we, what can you say, makes order in the energy, when you start doing what you are here to do, when you don't
mm,
compromise yourself, when you
mm,
are just being you,
mm,
then the body gets a mirror of it. Then the body will get in order too. When we are not true to ourselves, when we are running around doing a lot of things that we are not meant to do,
mm.
then we get in imbalance.
Yeah,
Then we get sick
yeah,
because we are stepping away from ourselves.
yeah,
Then our cells in our body, the structure will change.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Um, yeah, I think it's very, very, very exciting times because we have so many opportunities that we haven't had for years. And
Mm.
we have always also been taught to be in our heads. And as human beings, we are mind, body, and soul.
Yeah.
And only to be in our head, it gets very unbalanced. And we can't, what can be challenging for people also at the moment is we are used to, we can figure it out in our heads,
Yeah.
but it's not possible anymore.
No.
And for many people, when we say we are actually going to build a new world, because
Mm.
it's shifting so fast at the moment, to many people, it's a very huge sentence and it's a very huge saying, and they get afraid. But we actually only have to work inside of us, and then it will raise easily, so
Yeah.
that we can create a world we love to be in.
Yeah.
Mm.
We have to get in contact with our gut feeling
Yeah,
and to let
exactly.
our soul guide us
Yeah,
and not the ego.
yeah,
The head
exactly.
is the ego. We cannot think us.
As
Uh,
I think we need the ego, but to get aware of who is talking when, and
yeah.
who am I listening to?
Yeah.
When is my ego talking? When is my heart talking?
Yeah.
I decide who I want to follow.
Mm.
So when we get curious about, okay, I can see that now my ego is talking, and normally I would follow my ego, but then I can feel that I get unbalanced. So now I can choose otherwise.
Yeah.
And that's also very exciting, that we have to balance the feminine and the masculine part of us inside of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have
exactly.
to make sure that the soul is sitting in the front seat, having the lead, taking the lead, and the ego must be in
Yeah,
the back seat.
take a break, can go
Because
on
of course
vacation.
we need the ego to, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need the ego, but we have to get aware of when we are choosing what.
Yeah, absolutely.
Merete, we have to do it, Ella. I have chosen that we have to do it in 15 minutes. So this
Yeah.
is almost 15 minutes. So for
Yeah.
video one, we take one more.
Yeah.
how would you like to end this conversation? And can we sing ourselves in balance?
I think I will show what the note from heaven is. How we sing the
Ooh,
note from heaven.
yeah.
Yeah.
How you do it, and actually people have to get aware what you show us now in one breath, but actually it's just keep on going, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, just
Yeah.
sitting and do the same and the same and the same and the
Yeah.
same, but you will show.
And it's because when we sing the note from heaven, we are expressing ourselves.
Mm,
We are expressing all the energy that we have during time um, suppressed.
mm,
And
cool.
by singing the note from heaven, we can, without words,
Mm,
express this energy.
mm.
We are cleaning ourselves.
Hit the road, Jack.
Yes, thank you. And I could continue for a very long time.
You can, I know.
Yeah, yeah,
But it was
yeah.
a great demonstration. So
It's a
thank you.
meditation on the voice,
Yeah,
you could say. Yeah,
yeah. It's actually, and I think we also have to get used to that. It can be that simple if we will take the time.
yeah.
It can be that simple to get in balanced. But I will say thank you for this video one. I'll
Thank
see
you,
you soon
Sanne.
again. Okay. Mm.